Are Filipino-Americans Filipino? Good question. Good question. There are many ways we can look at this, but here is my answer. I am Elizabeth Protacio De Castro, a professor, retired, at the Department of Psychology, University of the Philippines. There are a number of differences between Filipino psychology and Western psychology. Western psychology fundamentally is based on a highly individualistic culture. I, me, mine. The Maslow theory of a self-fulfilled self. You climb the ladder and when you reach there, then you're at the peak of it, then that's self-fulfillment. But we are nowhere near a highly individualistic society. We cannot copy and paste the American hardcore individualism. We are essentially a collectivist society. Analyze the language. I love you. Translate. Ako, mahal, ikaw. Wrong. Mahal kita. The subject, ako, I, is no longer there. It's an assumed subject. Mahal, love, kita. Kita is not you. Kita is you and me together. So already in one word, you have the two of you together. Which brings us to Kapwa. So what is Kapwa? It is at the core of psychology. It is the shared inner self. Kapwa in English is I, you, and we together in one word. So when you share an inner self, you will have what is called Filipino personality. And to understand this better, let's talk about the concept of loob in Filipino psychology. Loob is a sacred space. So imagine a vase. Merong loob, which is inside the vase. Merong labas, which is outside. When you're on top of the vase, there is mababaw. But if you go deep underneath the vase, that's malalim. Malayo if it's very far, and malapit if it's very near. In Filipino human relationships, mula sa labas, patungo sa loob. Yun ang direksyon. Mula sa distant, naging close. Mula sa malayo, naging malapit. Mula sa mababaw, naging malalim. So ang goal palagi ay makapasok sa loob. Pero ang loob is sacred space, a sacred consciousness. So you'd only want that space to be for those you can truly love and trust. But that is the goal for Filipinos. Not self-actualization, but to be in that sacred space where we can show each other values like kabutihang loob. Kabutihang loob is doing good, doing right. So this is what we believe in Psikolohiyang Pilipino. And so this brings us to our question. Are Filipino-Americans and other Filipinos in the diaspora in the labas or the loob? Are Filipino-Americans Filipino? There are many ways we can look at this, but here is my answer. I actually interviewed Filipino-American students about this, and many of them said that, I don't even know who I am, but if you ask me who I want to be, then I want to be Filipino. But sadly, the Filipinos don't accept us. See, many Filipinos in the Philippines think that we ran away, that we abandoned the Philippines, that we got off when the boat was sinking. And therefore, it seems that Filipinos are saying that Filipino-Americans in America, not speaking the language, are not Filipino. Therefore, from the outside looking in, tagalabas, pero gustong-gustong pumasok sa loob. At gustong-gustong pumasok dun sa sacred space. But the big question I think we have to ask is, who do they embody? What is in their heart? What is truly inside your heart? And that is the magic of pakikipagkapwa-tao, bayanihan, kabutihang loob. You exude, may nakita sa iyo, sa iyong pagiging tao, sa iyong pagkatao. May nakita sa iyong mabuting loob, malinis na loob, bayanihan, spirit, kapwa. Ay, pasado to pwede. Pasok ka sa loob. And this is what I love about this animated series, this Filipino story. Having seen the episode 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, I appreciate so much the simplicity of it all. This Filipino story is for everybody, young and old, 0 to 100, Phil-Ams and Filipinos. The way you captured the story in each part of the episodes is really sheer simplicity and genuineness and sincerity. And on the other side, the fun and games. It has a sense of humor. It feels like fun to be Filipino. Will I endorse it? Yes, surely, but not only to the young. So in ending, I'd just like to say really congratulations. The team, you in particular, you did a really great job and you'll go down in history. Especially when we look at what is happening in our country today. Your project is needed now more than ever when all of these things are happening. Even now, I still cry for the country. But the reason why we continue to stay here, despite so many temptations to get out at maging tagalabas, is because I feel the loob. I feel that sacred space floating. When I meet people like you doing all these things, I say, sinabi ko na nga ba, we made the right decision. Dito lang talaga tayo sa Pilipinas. Because that is the kind of hope that you and your project gives. My Filipino dream, you hit it in the episode 6. The whole concept is maginhawang pamumuhay. Ang Pilipino ay magkaroon ng isang maginhawang pamumuhay. Maginhawa is not like magandang buhay or mabuting buhay. Maginhawa is a level of comfort and trust to live a life to the full. Sana ang mga Pilipino ay mabuhay sa isang matiwasay at maginhawang buhay. The concept is ginhawa, a very strong sense of well-being and comfort.
Hey everybody, Bonnie Logroño here, writer and director of The Filipino Story, and thank you so much for watching this episode of Culture Bearers. If you want to help us with our goal of bringing Filipinos back into the sacred space, into the loob, and back into becoming one with our culture, just like what Dr. De Castro was saying in the video, then please consider subscribing to our channel. It is our mission to awaken the next generation of Bayani, who will reclaim the greatness of our people. And you subscribing and joining us will help us to create more videos like these. Videos that help people like you and me to understand and discover the beauty, the genius, and the spirit of every Filipino. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.